Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Jovia. It's JKB. Now today we're going to learn how to make this bralette. It's very easy. I found this pattern very nice, so I thought I would share with you all. I know it has been a long time since I last uploaded a video, but no problem, because I had moved, so it took me some pretty long time to settle in, but yeah, that's good. So let's begin. I'll be using this baby blue. I don't know, is it baby blue or just blue? Whatever. And then for this I'll be using just yarn worsted. I think this roll will be enough for me. I already did this. I'll be showing you how to make yours too, don't worry. This is 100% acrylic. It's just yarn. Oh, it's turquoise. I didn't think so. This is all the information I have about it. 131 yards and one piece is just enough for it. So let's begin. Oh, this one I use big twist. Yeah, big twist works good as well. And the good thing about using this thick yarn, it's not a see-through. You get me? Yeah, it's not a see-through. So let's start just right now. For more clarification, we shall be needing a hook. I'll be using a 3.75, pair of scissors. Yeah, I think that's it for now. This is a large. Yeah, it's a large, but this is a medium. But no worries, I'll be letting you know which adjustments you have to make for which sizes. So let's begin. We're going to start with the inner part. So chain for a size small, chain 17, for a size medium, chain 18, for a size large, chain 20. So since I'm making for a size large, I've already done my 20, so I'll go in the third chain from the hook and make a double crochet. We are doing double crochets for this, and you're going to continue that until you get down here, making double crochets, just double crochets until the end. I'll meet you at the end. I've done mine and I've reached at the edge, so I'll add one more double crochet in the very last one. Chain 1, 2 more double crochets in the very spot here. I hope that's clear enough. So we're going to go on this side down, placing double crochet as well. So turn it like this and continue placing double crochets across each of these. Make sure not to walk into this hole we've just walked through. So go right into the next and do your double crochets. One thing I do for this other side, I'll just crochet in the middle, like in these places, so that I don't have a gap. Oops. I've reached the last, and I'll just go right into it and place a double crochet. So here we are. We're going to do the second round. You know, we're working around. So chain 2, turn your work, go on top of this stitch, the second stitch, and place a double crochet into the other one. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. That would be a very huge favor for me. Some people thought I had quit crocheting because I haven't posted a tutorial for like 6 months. I know it has been long, but I can't quit, at least not now. Okay, so before you reach into the bunch of 4 crochets together, it's here, the chain 1. Oops, I hope you can see that. Before you work into the chain 1, here is the chain 1. You're going to go into it directly and place 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 more double crochets. So continue working normally, just place a double crochet into the next and all around. I hope you can see it. Okay, do that. You're going to work down, chain 2, you turn your work, then you come back up, and we finish our 3rd row, and I'll tell you what's next. Okay, right now I have 3 rows around. I have 1, 2, 3 rows around. So listen carefully. For the size small, this is enough for a size small. For a size medium, you're going to go ahead and add 1 more row. That's a medium. Then for a size large, we're going to go ahead and add 2 more rows to make it. Okay, I'm now done. I'm done with my 5 rows because I'm doing a size large. But if you're small, you should be on your 3. Medium, you should be on your 4th. Okay, that's all. That's what I started. So now that we're done with the plain rows, these are the plain rows. We're going to start the, should I call them the reducing rows or the meshed rows? These 3 rows. There should be 3 for all sizes. We shall be just reducing 4 on every row and chaining a few chains. Then we do our 2 double crochets, chain 1. Let's begin that. So chain 3. Continue up until you have 4 stitches to reach the tip. Here I am. I have 4 stitches exactly to reach the middle, the chain 1 space here. Make sure you have exactly 4 stitches to reach the chain 1 space here. Now you're going to go ahead and chain 4. Once you're done chaining 4, yarn over and go into that chain 1 space here, the tip, and place 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 more double crochets. There you are. Now you're going to go ahead and chain 4 and yarn over, then count until the 5th stitch and place a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the 5th stitch, place a double crochet. Now you're going to continue normal as here so that it balances with this side. So just place a double crochet in the next following stitches until you're at the end of it. I now have 4 stitches left. We're on the 2nd row of the mesh. I have 4 stitches, 4 double crochets left to here. So you're going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yarn over, go into the chain 1 space here and place 2 double crochets, chain 1. Two more double crochets. You're going to chain 8 and go into the 5th stitch here. It's around here, so that it's the same as this side. Okay, let me do that with you. The 5th stitch, 1 2 3 4 5, and you're going to continue no more double crochets. So I want to summarize the third row. The third row is going to be the same thing as this. You're going to go down here. Let me say you're here. You're going to just go working double crochets like here. When you reach 4 stitches here, you will chain. Here we chained 8. For the last row, you will chain 12. You will chain 12 chains like here. For the last row, it will be 8 chains. So don't forget that. And then once you're done with the last row, okay, assuming this is our last row, I'm just assuming it's our last row. Our last row is the next row. I hope you get that. So assuming this is the last row, let me show you. So assuming this is the last row, you're going to go ahead and chain 25 before you cut. You're going to chain 25 on only one wraps, on only one cup. You're going to chain 25 and then cut. So your last row should look like this. This should be the complete cup. Remember, we shall be using these cups like this. Okay, in this form. We shall be wearing them like in that ribbon form. We usually wear it like this, straight. But for this design, it will be like this. I hope that's well understood. So go ahead and complete your third row that should look like this. And come back and we finish that down part. Okay, now that you're done with your first one should look like this with a string. Now on your second bra cup, this is what you're going to do. I had forgotten to say it. On your last row, on your third row, after you chain 2, you're going to chain, before you chain 1, get hold of this. Make sure you're working on the same side, the one with this thing. So you're going to do this. Go in the middle here of this. Go in the middle and place either a double crochet or a single crochet. Either a single crochet or a slip stitch. I'll use a slip stitch. After the slip stitch, continue normally on the one you're working on. Hope you don't confuse the two. You've been working on this one, you've not yet completed it. Add the 2 double crochets. So that way we've joined them and we are sure that they won't split when that person is putting them on. So continue chain 12 and finish the third row. Don't cut when you finish. When you're done with the third row on the second bralette, chain 25. After chaining 25, go on, yarn over, go to the 3rd stitch from the hook, place a double crochet, then continue all along the string placing double crochets until we get back to the body of the blouse. We are back to the body of the bra. Make sure you're not working on this side. Make sure you're working on the side with the mesh, this side. Okay? Not this side, but this side, because that can confuse, I know. So let's begin. Continue with normal double crochets along this side until you reach when you have only the 2 double crochets here remaining, only these ones. So continue placing normal double crochets even along the chain. Place normal double crochets. I'll meet you there. When you get to the step whereby you have 2 chains to get here, and you're going to yarn over and skip all this, skip the 2 chains here, skip 2 chains on this whole chain, only 2 chains, and go direct into the 3rd chain and place a double crochet. Oops, sorry, chain 4. Oops, sorry, chain 4, sorry, chain 4, 1 2 3 4, yarn over, skip 2 chains here and 2 chains here, and in the 3rd chain here place a double crochet. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so this should be our new piece. Continue placing double crochets, normal double crochets. You're going to place normal double crochets along this whole row in the chains here, just normal, and I'll meet you there. If you recall, we did these chains. We're going to go ahead and work into these chains. Then when we reach the last one, we chain 2, we turn our work, and we continue. I'll meet you when I'm done with this row. Once you're at the end of the row, chain 2, turn your work, and now we're going to work until we have 2 chains to begin on this side. Work until you have 2 stitches left to begin on this side. Do that. We have 1 chain left on this side, on the string side, and we're going to chain 2, yarn over, skip 2 stitches, and in the 3rd stitch place a double crochet, and we've created that space there. So what you're going to do, just continue working. We are working on this side. We're going to work until we have 3 stitches left here. Okay, so work normal double crochets. When you have 3 stitches left here, you stop, and I will be telling you what to do next. When you have 3 stitches left, you're going to chain 8, yarn over, skip 3 stitches, and in the 4th stitch place a double crochet. Yeah, there you are. 1 2 3, in the 4th stitch place a double crochet. Now you're going to continue with the normal double crochets this side. When you reach here, you're going to do the same thing we did this side. Here you're going to create this purse at the same place where you placed it to this side. You're going to paste it here and create that chain to space. Now after that, you chain 2, turn your work, and on the, you see, this will be our 2nd row. Let me see, we've been working on our 2nd row, and the whole thing has to have 1 2 3 4 5 6 rows. After doing this, the same thing we did this side, just continue with the double crochets, then chain 2, turn around, come back here, and I'll meet you when you've turned around here. The 3rd row, before you reach the chain to space, you're going to skip 3 stitches. Before the 3 stitches, you're going to chain 10. After chaining 10, yarn over, skip 3 stitches, 1 2 3, and in the 4th stitch place a double crochet. So you're going to continue that double crochets normally until you have 3 stitches left here. I'll meet you when you have 3 stitches left. Now when you have 3 stitches left, we're in our 3rd row of the strap. When you have 3 stitches left, chain 12, yarn over, skip 3 stitches, and in the 4th stitch place a double crochet, and continue with double crochets. But don't forget, we have to copy this side and paste it onto this side. We're saying this last row here, this space. Remember we chain 10, so when you reach around here, chain 10, if you've forgotten the steps to do this, go back and see what we did here. Exact thing, you just press it this side. So chain 3 and I'll meet you on 4th row. When you have 3 double crochets left to start the chain, you're going to chain 14 for this side, chain 14. After the 14 chains, yarn over, skip 3 stitches, another 4th chain, make a double crochet, continue the double crochets until you have 3 stitches left here, and I'll meet you here again. Now when you have 3 stitches, we're in the middle part. When you have 3 stitches left, you're going to chain 17, yarn over, skip 3 stitches, and on the 4th chain place a double crochet like that. So we're here, this is our middle part. Our work must look like this. Don't forget to copy and paste this side onto this side here. I'll meet you on row 5. Now on row 5, before the 3 stitches here, you're going to chain 16, yarn over, count of 3 chains, then in the 4th chain place a double crochet in the 4th stitch, continue working like that. So just okay, let's do this. Go onto the next stitch as well, place a double crochet, and then another stitch, place a double crochet. There we are. Now chain, let me see. So you should chain 20, and if you realize you should be having 3 stitches, that's if you followed my pattern, you should be having 3 stitches left to end. So that's just right for our pattern. So after chaining 20 here, we're going to go ahead and skip off 3, and in the 4th place a double crochet in the next 2 as well. So after placing the next 2, you should be having 3 left, just right for our pattern. So paste what you did here, how many chains you did, do them here again, and I'll meet you on our last row. And for our last row, I've chained 20. To connect, you're going to just yarn over and just place a double crochet in the middle of the 3 double crochets. Place it in the 3rd stitch, in the middle stitch. There we are. Now for this, chain, let me see, chain 21 after going the middle stitch and place your double crochet. Now there we are, we are done. Just press this side and do it on this last side. So this should be our work. It's going to look good, and no worries, it's not going to show your nipple. This press won't show your nipple, I promise you. And for the strings that go behind our back, what you're going to do, just chain 200, or as long as you need it to be, but the good size should be 200. The one that should go around your waist should be 200. And there, friends, is how we do our simple bralette. I wonder which name to name it. And don't forget to please subscribe and comment. If you have any issues, if you need any help, I'll be willing to help. Any comments are welcome. I love those comments, I always look forward to them. And yeah, oh, the string, where you should place the string here, right here. I hope you see this, right here at the top, here. Okay, yeah, it looks very good. What do you think? See you next time. I hope to see and hear from you. I would like to see your lovely pieces. Please tag me in your Instagrams. My Instagram is JKB Crochets. Yeah, see you next time. Bye.